go through the cell phone signal, so not sure of the quality, but that just seemed to work last night for the end of the game. Salkin. Shot towards the net. We're down 4-0, by the way. You might have missed 2 goals there for Prep, so you didn't miss anything for us. They're coming in the zone. They throw that towards the net. We have Braga, Stevens, Salkin, Gears, and Goodall out there now. Played inside. Cycled around. Braga. He's going to slow it down below the goal line. He's going to work below there. Braga. Over to Goodall. Goodall uses the boards. Up, out to the neutral zone. They flip it back in. Braga. Cycled over. Goodall chips it up. They control that. They take it back below the goal line. Out in front. And we play that off out. It should be a nice, but now just a stoppage and a change with 6:07 to go here in the second period. Down 4-0. Can someone see if it's working now? Ira, can you see if it's working now? Oh, it is? Okay. Malott, Summers, Newton, Kralovic, and Johnston out there. That one's thrown back into the corner. Johnston, Summers. Up and out. And now go for another ice. 5:51 remaining here in the second period. Summers to take it. That goes into the far side of the ice, and they are able to keep that right at the blue line. Out in front, shooter's possession, they score again. You got to get a body in front of the shooter's position in the triangle offense. They're going to score all day long. Nothing Eli can do on those shots. Come on. So 5-0. June, Rosavicius, Bradley, Kralovic, Johnston. Bradley puts it in. Rosavicius going in after it. That comes over towards June. Rosavicius out in front. Then it goes back below the goal line. They cycle that around. Kralovic keeps it in. Kralovic to June. Knocked back. Bradley, good job handling the point. That's cycled back in low. They go D to D below the goal line. Now they're going to try to stretch. They use the boards. That will go for it. Now they're going to wave it off as he won the race when Kralovic went down. They had to hand up for the ice. And there we go, out in front again. Cross ice, near side boards. Shot. From the point, it's kind of slowed down there, and they put it back in low. I think the net came off on that hit there. Now it gets a change with 4:40 to go here in the second period, down 5-0. Salkin, Penny, Stevens, Gears, and Goodall will be your Neuqua 5. Once again, when we end this period, I'll stay live for a second until we make sure there is an ice cut. We had an ice cut in the first game yesterday, but not in the last one. Stevens stretches it up. Salkin up the board. Salkin, good job getting that in deep. Here's Salkin, gain the zone. Gears with a hit. Stevens, the Gears. Gears, try to find Stevens. Up and out. Goodall slows it down. Gears now. Comes back into the zone. Gears coming around with it. Gears, shot, low, rebound. They clear that out in this near side corner. From there, they're going to play it up. And they stretch that one out into the neutral zone. From there, they're going to connect again. They come into the zone. Nice job by Goodall knocking up their stick. Up and out. Gears towards the shift, coming in after them. Stretch pass cross ice. They're coming in. Good stick there by Goodall. Able to slow it down. Now they set it up. Guy in the middle. They throw it in the corner. Out in front. I don't think it. Oh, it went into Jacknick's glove. He had no reaction there on that one, and I didn't know if it went up, but it actually just went into the glove. So with 3:33 to go here in the second period, down 5-0. We're gonna put out another fresh 5. It'll be Malott, Kralovic, Newton, Summers, and Braga. Summers. Shot wide of the net. Braga. Chips it up and out. Malott. Give and go to Summers. Here comes Summers. Summers shot low. Kept at the point by Braga. Pushed up ahead. Kralovic takes it off their stick. They're going to come in. They get around. Good job by Braga to slow them down. We got it tied up in their skates. Now played up, out, chipped ahead. Malott. There you go, Chad. Braga slows them down at the blue line. Summers. Up, out. That one comes in. They throw that, and it's going to be gloved by Jacknick. He plays it back down. Summers plays it over. They get that right at the corner. They're trying to throw it down front. Came off of Braga's body. Back up to the point where they keep. Throw it back in deep. 2:28 remaining here in the second period. Cats down 5-0. Stick check by Kralovic. Back up to the point. Out in front. Oh. Summers pressuring him down below the goal line. Now Kralovic has it. He's going to get a reset. Comes through with it. He goes down. Out in front. That one gets deflected. And now we just clear it out. And pushing it up. Malott. Malott's got the puck. Trying to work with it. They take it off him, and they're going to catch us on the change. Kralovic back. Johnston coming on the ice. Johnston, good job. Up. Malott down. We're going to maybe we catch them. To Bradley. Bradley pushes it ahead. Bradley working there. Comes off a stick, but Summers, just underneath the stick. Comes out. Their guy goes down. Penny, don't use the boards. Oh, Malott zigged. Should have zagged there. That happens a lot in hockey. They come into the zone. Drop pass. Another drop pass. Shot wide. Might have went up a body or something. Paddled back below. June. Working with it. They get control of it, but then they bring it over here where Penny's going to get it. Up to Bradley. Gets under their stick. They got a back door, but guess what? Penny made a great play. Penny. Oh. So after no penalties there, Penny was just kind of he had trouble with that puck at first, so they just kind of raised his hands and they call that. So it's probably going to go as a rough. And we'll be on the Mort penalty kill to end his second period, down 5-0, 45 seconds remaining in it. Cross check is what they're going to call it. We're going to send out Stevens, Kralovic, Gears, and Goodall for this kill. Minute 30 penalties here in Louisville with the 15-minute periods, so they're a lot shorter. So let's kill this off again in the third period. And then we'll still have 45 more seconds if that's the case. They're getting the rotation going. On their stick. They walk through, though. Shot. Good blocker save. Kralovic now. Pushes up the ice. He gets it to Gears. Gears comes off the stick. They patiently waited on that one. 18 seconds. Stevens. Kralovic up and out. 12 seconds. That'll about do it for the period. Just don't let him get one more charge in the zone. And Stevens to make sure of that. He throws it in deep. There's no ice on it. There's no ice. All right, so we'll have 4 seconds left. It's going to come to center ice. That's what they do when they make a missed call there on that. And June will take the draw. One back to Kralovic. Actually, to Goodall. Goodall knocks in. Now go into the boards, and now do it. So there'll be 45 seconds of kill to start the third period with the Cats down 5-0. And I'm sitting here looking to see. Looks like we won't be coming off. So, and we might have a running clock as well. So this will be a quick moving third period. Not the game you wanted to have today, but as when we played them in the Thanksgiving tournament, you almost have to be perfect against this team. Prep's in the top 15 in the state, and always one of the perennial powerhouses for the combined state championship. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mike, I have a friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Which he didn't bring us luck today.
Yeah. I don't know. We needed more than one friend. All right, so 15 minutes on the clock. It may be a running clock for the rest of the game. I'm not sure of the rules of shutting off that running clock during this tournament. I didn't look that up. A lot of times you have to get within 3 goals for the clock to stop. But once again, not sure of this tournament's rules. We are going to start on the kill for 45 seconds. It'll be June and Bradley, Kralovic and Braga. June to take the face-off. Puck's dropped, tied up at the skates. Bradley does a good job getting control of it. He throws that in. They're able to slow it down right at the blue line. And they push that ahead. They come into the zone, drop pass. Back up, top. Bradley knocks it away. Back up to the point. They rotate it to the half board. They couldn't handle it clearly, so it remains along the corner there. They come out with it. They skate around the ref. Point blank shot. Couldn't score as Jacknick stood tall. And then that one gets into Jacknick. And it will be a running clock. So that'll pretty much do it for the kill. As soon as it's dropped, we're able to get the other guy on the ice. It's Summers, Malott, Kralovic, Braga, and Newton comes out. Braga cycles that back around over the goal line. Kralovic stretching it up. It's tipped off a stick, so that shouldn't be an ice. It wasn't going to make it anyways. Newton, oh boy. Hopefully he's okay, and he is. He lost an edge or something there, slowing down. Kralovic now cross ice to Braga. Braga skate up with it, goes it in. Goalie just pushes it away into the far corner. They're going to rotate that around. Braga pinches up in on that. Salkin there. Pushed up, out. They got the numbers coming this way. Cross ice. Nice save by Jacknick, and he stands on it. Great save by Eli as the 2-on-1 came in. They made the pass across. Eli did a good job pushing off from that near side post, getting across, and with the knee pad save, not giving up too juicy of a rebound and covering up. We're under 13 minutes with the running clock, down 5-0. Gears, Penny, Salkin, Stevens, Johnston. Salkin plays it up and out. That's going to go for ice, I believe, and it will. So the refs will go down there and get it. We'll probably be under 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Same crew remain out there. Gears. That one comes up to the point. Shot, deflected, goes into the corner. Penny racing after it. Penny gets it. They take that and they throw it back in deep, below the goal line. They're going to rotate around. They found the man in the shooter's position. He shoots and scores. They've scored 2 or 3 goals with that one. That was a little bit different as they caught it from the top. He was skating in, and they went from the top of the circle in the rotation and connected with that guy. So that's 6-0 now. Clock remains running. Once again, it's our only game today. Played in deep. Penny gets that up, over. They get that. They shoot. They don't connect on that. Bradley. Up, over. Vicious chasing after it. No ice. Played around. June goes in the corner. They knock it up and out. Stretch pass. They got a step. Penny's getting an angle, though, as the puck got stuck along the boards. We can't quite see it here, but that helped us. Penny had a good angle, I think, anyways. That puck comes back in, and they get in the zone. They get around one guy, shot, glove, save. Under 10:45 remain here. Summers with Newton, Goodall, Kralovic, and Malott. Malott gets it up the face-off win. Malott coming up with it. Plays it over. Comes into the zone. Kralovic, and Malott tips it ahead. All the way up to Goodall. Actually, it doesn't make it to Goodall, but Newton's able to slow them all down there. Comes out to the neutral zone. They're coming in. They lose that for a second. Now they come in. Their shot, glove, save, Jacknick. Gears. Goodall, Kralovic, Stevens, Salkin. That shot goes off of Eli's pads. Salkin playing it out, trying to catch Stevens. But they'll go for an ice. It won't make it. Played up, over. It goes far. Braga, good job with him and Kralovic on the switch there. That one gets stretched. Stevens racing after it. Getting on their D. They come around. They stretch it up now. That should go for an ice. And it will. And we'll be under 9 minutes when we get the next draw down our offensive zone. Let's see if we can get something out of it. Now it's a little bit playing for pride, down 6-0. You'd like to get on the board. Salkin, Gears, Stevens, I'm sorry, Braga, and Johnston. 8:44, down 6-0 here in the third period. Running clock. That one comes in the neutral zone. Gears trying to get on him. Good job by Gears. Wow, he really slowed him down. Then he gets the hit. They get the shot, though. Gears gets it out. They knock it away, but it got into the neutral zone. Stevens takes a rough ride near sideboards. Gears. Stevens. They're going to play that in deep. Takes a live bounce. They played around. They couldn't connect on that. Then the next guy off the bar to Johnston. Good block by Johnston with the backside. Stevens. Up, out. And that one just didn't have enough angle on the bounce off the boards. And it goes for an ice. We'll be under 7 minutes and 30 seconds when this next puck drops with the running clock down 6-0 here in the third. Only game of the day. Bradley, Rosavicius, Kralovic, Penny, and June. Back up to their point. Good block there by Rosavicius. Kralovic throws it up, out to June. June throws it across. Oh. Kralovic knocks that back at the point as that one was traveling slow, and they go right out front. Eli with the save. Good job by Rosavicius. That's a good adjustment. He was playing nice and low in that between the dots area. Shot, traffic, up in the netting. Now gets a whistle, and we'll go under 6:30 now here in the third. Coach will get the change. It'll be Malott, Summers, Newton. Looks like Penny and Kralovic will remain out there as the blue liners. Under 6:15 when the puck drops. Thrown into the far side boards. Penny tying up with his skates. Summers there helping out. It squeezes out. Kralovic gets that. Pushes it up out to the neutral zone. That gets past their guy's stick. They wave that off. See if we get something going in the zone. They're going to stretch it though. Kralovic intercepts it. Kralovic, take it off. Oh! Kralovic out in front again. Man, it came off the stick. It was wide open there at the back door, but our guys are still trying to race up there and tap that. Yeah, have a chance. Unfortunately, nothing came out of it. But at least we got the face-off down here. That's stretched up to the neutral zone. Kralovic now. Stretches over towards Newton. That's going to go for an ice, I believe. Same guys remain out there, and we're under 5 minutes with the running clock down 6-0 here in the third. We did a good job getting that out of the zone. They're going to flip it up ahead. They come back into the zone. I guess they were offsides. Once again, we got 4 refs, so the 2 linesmen have been doing a pretty good job this weekend, holding their lines and making good calls. So I'll take their word for it on that, and that's good for us too, as it gets us the rest to change. It'll be Salkin, Stevens, Gears, Johnston, and Goodall in the back. Salkin throws it in the far side boards. They throw that in deep. Goodall racing around to get to it. He's going to play that round. It takes a live bounce out in front. Johnston got enough of a stick on it to make sure they couldn't get a shot. They're going to handle it down here. Near side boards, half board, thrown down below the goal line now. Over, cross ice, shot, paddled away by Jacknick. Stevens now, stretching it up. Salkin's able to kick it ahead. They're going to reset it down below the goal line. They use the boards up and out, but it gets a Goodall stick. Goodall trying to connect with Salkin there. Comes back into the neutral zone. Johnston, Stevens gets it in deep. Gears, he's got a step to get in there. Unfortunately, he was just rolling on in. And then they're going to cover it up right in front of the net with 3:21. So we'll probably be under 3 minutes when the faceoff drops now. Down 6-0, running clock. We're going to get a wholesale change. Rosavicius, June, Bradley will be up front. Braga and Kralovic in the back. Bradley take the draw. Offensive zone. Third period. Goes into the corner. It's rotated all the way around. Take a weird bounce. And they got a step. They come in. They miss on that. Back door. It gets chipped. Bradley up and over. June trying to get to it. Bradley gets it out. Rosavicius. Kind of stuck there at the blue line, but Bradley's able to get in now after it. He takes a rough ride, but gets on June. Knocked off his stick, but Bradley's right there. Throws it across center ice. June! Oh, it didn't go in. He got it up. I think the goalie's helmet tipped it up enough. Still loose. That puck is just loose a bunch of skates. After that, Kralovic shoots it low. There's just too many bodies there. Back to Kralovic, and they're going to call a cross check on us. Boy, was there a battle out there in front. I think there was 6 bodies, and on the cross check, it's on them. Oh, we had the puck on our stick when they blew the whistle, though. I guess they must have batted it back, and he was just slow to his whistle. So we're on the Miller Lite power play to finish this game. Same crew remains out there. Play back to the point.
Nice work there, boy.
Braga, cross ice. It's Kralovic. Kralovic, shot. Goalie makes the save, pushes it back down. They're going to try to clear that out, but Braga keeps it. It's ready to escape. He has to find it. He does. That guy squeezes all the way out. 1:18 remaining. Kralovic. Fresh bodies coming out for a few of the guys. Oh, he steps on the puck. Over to Summers. Up to Kralovic. Kralovic. Summers. Summers, nice move there. Summers, tough angle shot. Goalie stands up on it. Mott out in front. Bounces out. There's a rebound. It's loose in front. Oh, and they're able to clear that out. It would have been nice to get one. Stretch ice. Kralovic. 22 seconds remaining on the power play. Kralovic, toe drags around him. Knocked off his stick. Played up and out. And with 10 seconds on the power play, that'll about do it. Maybe one last charge if we stretch it. Penny's looking. He does stretch it up to Malott. Malott cycles it to Summers. 15 seconds remaining in the game. 5-5 hockey now. Penny. 8 seconds. Across to Kralovic. Kralovic up to Summers. Summers rotates it in. 3 seconds. 2. And that'll do it. All right. So not the result we wanted here today. We fall 6-0 to Prep. And tomorrow's game time is TBD. Unfortunately, it probably puts us in the late time slot of 5:45, but we'll have to still wait and see. So look for that update online. I'm sure they'll update Facebook or something. See you then. The third, fourth place game is 5:45 tomorrow.